More than 24 Navy ships left the Virginia coast this afternoon ahead of the storm. They'll position far enough out to sea to avoid any impact from Florence. As CBS 17's Washington, D.C. correspondent Bree Jackson reports, it's just one of many actions being taken by on the federal level to prepare for what Florence could bring.
As Hurricane Florence gains strength and threatens the East Coast, forecasters are sending a warning to residents.
Don't underestimate this storm. This storm is going to get near the coast. There are going to be impacts from storm surge, life-threatening storm surge.
Dr. Bill LaPinta, director of the National Centers for Environmental Prediction, says Florence's path and intensity remain uncertain. But he says the Carolinas, Virginia, and other parts of the southeast coast should brace for the worst.
We are concerned about rip currents and swells along the coast right now, and we're also concerned about damaging winds, hurricane-force winds.
In addition, experts predict heavy rainfall, which could cause major flooding inland. Officials, including the White House, urge residents to take action before serious weather hits.
And we encourage anyone in the path to heed the warnings of state and local officials.
Governors in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia have already declared states of emergency due to Hurricane Florence. Military officials say they're also taking precautions, including preparing to deploy National Guard troops. South Carolina guardsmen say part of their strategy includes sharing resources with other states.
We're talking to North Carolina. We're getting commitments of assets from them if something happens in South Carolina, and they're getting commitments from us for assets if something happens in North Carolina.
And in an effort to protect service members and military equipment, defense officials say they plan to move ships away from Florence's path in the Atlantic, where they'll also be in better position to provide disaster relief if needed after the storm. In Washington, Bree Jackson.
And the president tweeted out this message late this afternoon, urging everyone to take precautions.